Hello there, this is Wired here, and I just needed to clarify that I'm playing on a server that was not mine, and yeah, so I don't have my skin here. I hope that isn't an issue, that you don't recognize me, but I don't think that should be an issue. Anyway, before I ramble on again. Okay, as you can tell by the title, this is my first SMP world that I built with a bunch of my friends, and so let's start with the tour. So right off the bat, this is the Hermitcraft seed of season 7. So this is WLLBYUG. Oops, I gave you a bit of sneak preview. Let's just go to creative mode. So right here is the tree of epicness. Now what makes this tree smart with wisdom, what makes it legendary, and what makes it the tree of life is because this particular oak log has been here since the start of spawn, and I set this to be the spawn area. So if you die after, I don't know, anything, you come back here. And that is also essential because this is the center of all of our bases. So let's get to the common base, which is this tree right here. So this started out with a bunch of trees growing up, and I adjusted this part to accommodate it for the cave in the back. We'll get to that later. So we had the elevator mod. So basically you can select the floor you want to go to by right clicking on it, left clicking on it. No, right clicking. Okay, I can be dyslexic at times. So so you right click on it, and then you click on the button when you stand here. So the iron block indicates it's the bottom floor, and each glass block with the button and the sign indicates each floor. So as you can see here. So this is our first shared storage room. I added the scaffolding in case the mod doesn't work anymore. So you enter the building here, and you see you got a bunch of glow lichen, we got some note blocks, and this is the bunk room. So this is my storage. And this is my other friends, Kirti Raja. You can refer to him as Cool Kirti because that's his Minecraft name. As you can see, he's got good stuff. Durability not so good. Not hit. Then we have AJ, or if you're Indian, Ajay. Then we have Akash, who just explodes and doesn't log on again. So right here is just a bunch of chests. This is the common area where you would come to, and there used to be a staircase over here. I removed it once I installed the mod. You can see we had the Enderman mod. I don't want to break that. And the Ender chest. Of course, this is in my account because I have an official account. Then we have the enchanting setup. So you can see are pretty cool. So the idea of our bases were tree houses. That's a rock. And then we've got the common tree, and on top of the common tree we've got 2 floors which had common storage as well as player item storage. So over here you can get all the things you need, like tools, armor, food, and yada yada. So right here you walk up to the enchanting room, and over here is where you will find Cool's base, Cool Kirti. As you can see, he's super cool. Only 21 plus allowed. I don't have ID, but I'm badass. There is a sign here which I'm not going to look at. I'm just going to stop right here because it has my name on it. So as you can see on the left hand side, yes, I got it right. So that's the diamond I paid Cool for saving my life in the Nether. And that's a wither skull he got, and that's the ender pearl for the time I took revenge on the enderman that killed him in the end. I actually don't remember. How could I forget? Cool. It's Barry the bee. Hello Barry, it's been a long time. I know you've been staring at. What are you staring at? Alright, so we leave Barry alone. So you see you got a bunch of stuff here. Cool table, nice campfire place. And that's his dog, nameless. Oh no, his dog's called Toast. Nice. Now he also had a way to get down before the elevator mod. Now to get into my base, so what you had to do is from the common room, you come up to the storage area, you walk here, and you jump. Yeah, there's literally no other way to get here unless you have an elytra. And then I had the elevator mod here, but I removed it prior to me. I mean, none of us stopping. We all stopped playing. And yeah, that's my building chest for this particular building. My diamond block. My diamond block? My diamond block's gone. And got a bunch of iron. This is a temporary storage solution that I had because I was shifting bases. And this is my room. As you can see, we have Thor in here, the first slime ball, and that's a eucalyptus leaf, in case you're wondering. We were really into eucalyptus. And my bed, of course, icy as ever. Got my netherite armor there. That's my box. What's in there? Got some tools here. And this is more of my stuff that I wanted to move with. And right here we have my first axolotl that I caught once we changed from 1.16 to 1.17. If you thought getting into my base was fun, you wanna know how to get out of my base? That's how you jump. There used to be a farm here, a towered wheat farm, and then we grew this tree for AJ to build his tree house, which we never ended up doing because we finished beating this guy. And right over here we have the bee farm. This is one of Cole's project. And right down here is this it's the collection system. As you can see, it was running very efficiently. And this this is a fun little prank that Cole and I had. So one of our other friends who never played Minecraft joined the server. His name was Yes. Yes, his name was Yes. And he logged off here, and unfortunately for him, I saw that. So I gathered up all the obsidian and we waited. Okay, and I tell you, we waited for days. For the right moment, and he showed up, iron armor, no tools, and yeah, we had fun. I let him out eventually, of course. That's the bee farm, and this is a wheat farm that I made. So I wanted to show this on camera because it's one of the most satisfying things ever. Oh yeah, now that's satisfying. And then we got a mini micro farm here. This is an older design, which was just that, yeah, just a hopper clock, bunch of hopper clocks. No, observer clocks, my bad. And here we have another warped stem tree farm, whatever you want to call it. So I made a farm to get material for the treehouse. Yeah, that's a farm. And this is my favorite. This is my favorite area. So right here, got pumpkins, got sugar, and we got eggs. So that means pumpkin farm. Then we got a chicken farm. Oh no, jump baby, I should not. Hello. Should I hit him? Like this video, or I will hit him. I swear to you, I will do it. I will do it. You better like that video. Who am I kidding? I can't do it. It's okay if you didn't like, I don't really care. And here is my villager breeder. It worked out well, so I just dropped the villagers to a lake there, and I rode them all the way out here into the next build, which was a villager trading hall that we had. And you step in, got all the villagers lined up. This is where you make the emeralds. Got an anvil there. And this is where you trade. So we got everything from Feather Falling 4, Power 5, every single book in this small space. Now, I've named them after the one book that I want from them, but most of them have all the books. So this mending guy, oh, he's so much better than the one we have on Wired In. It's just 12 emerald. The Wired In mending guy is like 30 emeralds. Screw that guy. Dingus, if you ask me. And right next to the villager trading hall is where we have a mob farm. Now this farm I remember very well because I spent a lot of time on this. Like I spent a whole night because I was obsessed with finishing it. Yeah, and it works. It's just a standard farm with the slab roof and spawning area with the water thingamajig, and it pushes all the mobs down into a killing chamber. And in case the mobs don't die or you wanted to make it an experience farm, this didn't work as well as I thought it would, because you stand below it and mobs would spawn everywhere else. So you just turn this on and all the mobs will be directed to you. And if there are creepers, you like whack. Speaking of creepers, next we got sheep and a standard cow farm. We got an iron farm here, which oh, okay, so this guy's like extra. You can go so. And ladies and gentlemen, this is my bone meal farm. Alright, so now moving on from the iron farm, this is one of my favorite builds on the server. This is a mega eucalyptus farm. So you sit on the bench right here. You eat eucalyptus. You talk. Okay, you talk. You eat some marshmallows, and yeah, collection system. You can turn that off. So this is really neat. So the sugarcane farm just goes into this chest, but right here is my bamboo farm, and oh, by the way, these are just spruce saplings. Okay, don't sue me. It clearly says it's not an illegal farm. So yeah, the bamboo farm works. It sends it into here, and if I unlock this, alright, so the items go into this dispenser and go into this water line, and they get sent all the way here down into this water through the hoppers, and they go around, they go up into this main bubble waiter, they go to the back, and then they enter the main sorting system with the waters flowing down. Yeah, that was pretty cool. We got a lot of bamboo, and we had enough fuel for a super smelter. As you can see, we had a super smelter system here. It was only like 18 blocks. It's like basic. But yeah, you would come down here into the storage system. So right here is where you put your items in, get sent into the water stream, get sorted out, and if the items don't sort, they come down here. And then you've got yeah, you got a super smelter. So you put the items in here, they go into the smelter. You turn the farm on, so the minecart should move. There you go. And then the items will go through the sorting system again, and if they don't have any slots to be filled in, they will come here. So if you smelt potatoes, the baked potatoes would go into this chest. Obviously I emptied everything. So yeah, that's our storage system. It's pretty neat. So we got a bunch of blood. No, we got blood. No, this is redstone. Okay, it's just redstone. Got cobwebs everywhere. We got a couple of heads here of the players. This is yes. Then yeah, we got the anvil with the old redstone splatter. Got a bunch of items. That's all cool. And then we've got one of Cool's tree farms, standard spruce tree farm. So you grow the spruce trees up, you go up the bubble waiter, you jump on top, you chop it all down, and the saplings and everything else go into the water stream, into the chest below. And this is another one of Cool's projects, which is a oh, that's Jason Bone, which is a farm. I'm too into farms. Sorry, this is a horse stable. So Lightning is my horse, and he's not actually fast. Sorry, Lightning. I started breeding up these guys. His White Shadow 2 is White Shadow's horse, which is AJ. That's his name in Minecraft. So yeah, pretty cool. He also started building a bridge, which is really nice, over the ravine. It would have been cool to see a project there, like a ravine project. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this area. Now we'll move on to the next. So here, this is an improv project that me and AJ did. So it was late at night, we were bored, and he had this idea to make a cave entrance. And I laid out a couple of blocks for him. Then I kept explaining, and both of us just kept building and building. And of course, it was born. So he had the idea to put the water like this. It was pretty cool. And here is where I learned how mushrooms grow. So I just placed one mushroom there, one there, and they started spreading. And then it's like, whoa, that's free food. So it's pretty cool. We got a mini biome in here, some spruce trees, its own ecosystem. Come down here, and this is Wiredestroyer's AFK fish farm. And this is all AJ from this point. It's like you go down this cool elevator thingamajig, go down here, and okay, so this may not seem impressive at first glance, but after I tell you what actually happened here, you're gonna be impressed. So this guy would use an iron pickaxe, no enchantments, no beacon, and he had the plan of making a bat cave. Ajay, if you're listening, I'm gonna make a bat cave for you, man. Don't worry. I'm gonna finish it for you. I'll let the world see your vision. I mean, it's probably gonna be my vision because it's my brain, but it's your idea. So I'm gonna make a bat cave for you, and yeah, we'll do that later. So right up here, you go this way, and there's a sign there that says a reminder of my success, which has my name on it. So I'm not gonna reveal it, but it was originally a reminder of my failure, which I turned into success because I didn't sleep that night and I finished what I meant to do, which I'll show you soon. And right down here we have a skeleton spawner. And yes, I know, I used diorite. I really like the black stone and I wanted something to contrast with it, so I found a way to use diorite. You know what? I'm proud of myself. I don't care what people say. Yeah, so we have another elevator going on top. We'll get to that. So this is the really cool part. This is the first time we had quartz, right? And I really wanted to incorporate this while having lights here. So I really like this project this mini project here. Gave us a lot of experience, a lot of items. That's are the items. It's the AFK station. Because on our turners, you get kicked out if you're not active. Heading up here. This is like I wanted to make a small ravine into the bone meal farm. No wait. Yeah, I wanted to make a small ravine into the skeleton spawner, so that's where I gave up and I put that. Yeah. And then there's a sort of a secret. So at first glance, I want you to look closely. Do you notice anything? No, you don't notice anything. That's because this is all Ajay is doing. If you look at this one hole here, it's a whole underground cave. So you can see he started making all the project, filling it up with water, and this goes to the skeleton spawner right that way. Switch. Don't fall down. You're welcome. Hit switch. Armor go boom. Don't get trapped inside stand. Like that. So yeah, this is my first ever redstone project, which was more complex than a sheep farm. Oh, I struggle with this. It's the simplest thing right now to me. It's a double piston extender, but yeah, it was pretty cool. So he had this for his bat cave idea, so I might integrate this as well. Then you head down here, go down this hole, and we reach the other side of the cave. So I just wanted to let you know how much we've actually been digging here. We've explored a bunch of, I think every single place here. There's not a place that's dark here. And by the way, this is our tree farm. This one island here is our tree farm. I know it's too complicated, right? Oh, these are my. I remember these guys. I tried to tame them, but I learned soon that you can't tame OCELOTs, so I was like, fine, whatever. Oh, speaking of, I didn't mention the elephant in the room. So this is the start of my first mega base, which I never ended up completing because all of us got busy, and okay, I can't finish this tour without including everyone's build in it. And there was one particular guy, namely Akash, whose base was this. So he started digging all this out and digging all this out. He went exploring, died a bunch of times. And then he's like, hey man, I gotta go back to work. oh, I completely forgot. So I made a sheep farm as well. And the rates are phenomenal. Yeah, it worked pretty good. I used daylight sensor for the first time, so at night time this place would light up. Then moving on, this is our nether portal. It used to be on the floor. We made another hub in the roof of the nether, so as you can see there's not a single piece of nether rack. We made sure that there's no nether rack here. This is like a storage room. I use path blocks to stop spawns. We've got some bodyguards. That's an AFK station. We've got pumpkin for emergency food. I know you can't eat pumpkins, but still it was pretty cool. Got a respawn anchor here. We got a super smelter for a project that I never completed. That goes to the end. This goes to the nether fortress, and this goes to my other base. Let me show you. So you exit the portal, right? It's actually hidden. It's like underneath a cliff or a cave. Huh? Get it? As you can see, it was at this point I started progressing in the world. So you come up here. We got a little bit of a house situation going on the hill. It was kind of like I never used the bottom floors. I used to just fly in here, get my stuff. God, I like this. It's kind of like a caterpillar design, and these have bone blocks now. But if you remember the shulker boxes that were on the top of my warp fungus base, I'm just gonna call it warp fungus. So I used to keep shulker boxes there for storage. As you can see, we got the whole thing, the whole shebang, because all of these are stairs, so you can open the chest. I get my items, I go out, and we got like we got some tiled cow farms here. I gathered up some chickens, sheep, pigs for more farms. I did the same thing here, and you can see I use honey blocks here. And this is the project that made me stop playing. As you can see, I was going to make a super big mob farm. I dug all the way down there. Like, I made sure everything was perfect, as you can see. And then this is where everything changed for me. So I wanted to build another super smelter for my own. Hey, get out of here, man. So you enter the back and I'll show you exactly what I mean. This is the maintenance door, by the way. So a little bit of exclusive information for you guys. I made a video right here on the super smelter video, my first YouTube video. And yeah, I struggled to like explain properly what was going on because it was a closed area and I was in survival mode. So I just made another one in the creative world that you see in the video. But yeah, this is exactly where I got the inspiration from. So it's a smelter system, and right down here is where you throw the items in. If you come up here, you open this, stand here, you toss your items inside there, and they fall into that hopper you see below. It gets loaded by the minecart, and when you turn this on, it starts the minecart. So you throw the items in, wait for it to load, and you turn that lever on top, it starts the minecart for you. So it's not on all the time. And the finished products come up this bubble waiter, all the smelted items, and they go into the back over here, into that hopper and into this chest. As you can see, I did this for the video that I never posted. Yeah, so that'll do. Let me know what you think of the video. I just wanted to show you guys what me and my friends did, like especially my friends, because I miss them. I haven't played with them in so long, but that's how life works. Most people get busy, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Goodbye.